In our cluster, we have had an increase in traffic since the president opened up the port of Mombasa. We have had high traffic of trailers, so we do an average of 1,000 trucks per day. So the main challenge that we're having is with the truck drivers is the liftable axles. The liftable axles, if they have majority of the trucks are 6 axles. So when they lift the axle, they exert pressure on the road, on the 5 axles. So what we do is we charge them according to our laws, our traffic laws. There's East Africa Vehicle Load Control Act 2016, Section 21 I that deals with the charges or the fines that we are supposed to charge the trucks. This East Africa Vehicle Load Control Act is for East Africa. It's not Kenya alone. It's for East Africa. The drivers tend not to know about the East Africa, but through this we are sensitizing them on their fines they're supposed to pay, and we also use Traffic Act on the adjacent road network. That is when you have vehicles that have liftable axles and are caught with our mobile team. So we urge the truck drivers and the truck owners not to save fuel or not to lift the axles once the vehicle is loaded. If the vehicle is loaded, let the axles be equal and let them step on the road so that the distribution of the load is equal. Now, when there's a lifted axle, that means the tires at the diff does not touch the ground or does not touch the road surface. Now, this liftable axle, it should be automatic. Once the vehicle is loaded, it should be automatic. The liftable axle should drop down. There's a dead man switch, which should be very automatic from the manufacturers. It should be automatic. Now, if they don't do that, if there's a way the drivers tamper with the liftable axles. So I think they use the wiring things. So they don't want to, when the vehicle is loaded, they don't want the liftable axle to touch the ground. So that's what they do. And that one, majority of the trucks or truck drivers, because sometimes you find the owner does not know that the driver has lifted the axle. But this is a way that the drivers save on fuel so that they go and sell or do whatever they want to do. But it is an expensive affair to the owners of the truck. Since our fines are punitive, they tend not to want to pay the fine because they think that with the liftable axles something can be done and not pay the fine. So what we insist on is once we have found you, there are mechanisms that we use and find you. Maybe you've lifted the axle. So we take videos, we take pictures, and show the transporter what the actual what wrong you have done. So the transporters, they definitely they don't want to pay.